and probably have time to check out some other things. So definitely make sure you, sorry about that, I had my mic muted. But we're going to start off by looking at the US dollar DXY. We're going to use that information. We're going to apply it to all the US dollar pairs. So, yeah, let's get going. Yeah, definitely. Thanks a lot, Jacko. Yeah, for sure. Should be good now, but yeah, let's get started right away. Let's do a full top-down analysis on the DXY. Now, if you zoom out a lot on the DXY, you can see that we're still not really we're still not really in the upper zones of where the DXY has been. And last time when we had big inflation in the 80s, the DXY was in a major, major uptrend. So if inflation does continue to get bad, there is always a chance this could just keep on trending up and look like that eventually on the monthly. So, I mean, we do need to keep that in mind that that is definitely a possibility for sure. But zooming back in a little bit, and the monthly time frame is such a big view. Let's now I am definitely still looking at this as possibly a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of A. I still think this is possibly an A, B, C of B, and I still think this is possibly an uptrend for a C. Now, if this is a C, that means this is a 1, this move up is a 2, and then eventually it would go down and make a 3, 4, 5 like that. 3, 4, and wave 5. So that is what I'm expecting, but I did want to zoom out a lot on the monthly just so people could understand that we really haven't even, really broken any highs. I mean, this very easily could continue up a lot on the dollar, especially if inflation does continue. A lot of people are saying that we're just in the first round of inflation, so there's a chance that inflation could just get way, way worse before it gets better, and if that's the case, the dollar could just keep on trending up. But that's a very, very long-term outlook. So let's go down to the weekly. Let's switch back to the FXCM dollar index because that is the one that I trust much, much more. Now, I do think that this is all part of a downtrend right here. I think it's very clearly this is a 1. I think this is an A. I think this is a WXY of B. And I think this is possibly an uptrend for a C. We are at a 68%, and even if it doesn't end the wave 2 here, it definitely seems like a pretty likely place to get a decent pullback. But if it does start to break structure on the sort of time frames, it probably will be the end of an ABC of 2, and it probably would be the beginning of a downtrend for a wave 3. So let's head down to the daily time frame. So on the daily time frame, I mean, this is where you can really see the high low series that I've been showing for a long time, and I still think the daily is going to be the time frame that does show us the end of this trend. We still don't have any structure break to the downside. We still can't really say that this uptrend is over. The fact that there's no structure break to the downside says that we really should primarily probably still be looking for longs on the dollar. I mean, there really is a good chance the dollar could just break out of this 61% and just keep on trending up. So, I mean, there's really no proof at all that the dollar is over. The only reason I am a little bit bearish on the dollar is actually because of the S&P 500 and because the fact that it did look like it does look like it made a lower high, and it does look like it could possibly go down, make a C, or possibly a 1, 2, and 3. So let's take it down to the daily time frame, or the 4-hour time frame, that is. So 4-hour time frame, I mean, this does look very corrective, doesn't it? And it is respecting the 50% Fibonacci retracement. But I do have a few different possibilities for this. I mean, to me, it does kind of look like this is more like a trend, and I do think it could possibly be a wave A. I could count this as 1, 2, 3 waves up right there too. And if that is a 3-wave pattern, then that would be a crescent to this, and that means that this would be a wave B or a wave 2, and that this would actually keep going down for a wave C, which is still kind of what I think could happen. But the market 100% could prove us wrong on that by breaking structure to the upside. If we get a good significant break of structure up, I would say that this is actually a correction to this, and this is actually a 5-way pattern, and this is actually a correction, turning at the 50% and continuing back up. And according to the daily time frame, the uptrend is definitely not proven to be over yet, so I mean, there's really no reason why we should expect that it goes down like that. We should primarily be looking for longs in an uptrend right now anyways on the dollar. Going down to the 1-hour time frame, I mean, for me, it doesn't really prove that it's going up until it breaks and holds above this structure on any of the dollar pairs. I'm not really convinced that any of them are really going up until we get a break above and it starts to hold above that structure. To me, it does kind of look like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're gonna have to see. I mean, this definitely could be just like a distorted ABC correction right here, and it could be turning at the 50%. And if that is the case, it will go up, it will break structure, and it will prove to us that that is the case, and that we are back into the uptrend. But like I said, I mean, it hasn't broken up yet, and I still think, according to the daily, there is a chance this could turn over and start going down to make that wave C, just like what I was showing on the longer time frames. So we definitely do have a little bit of an uncertainty about the dollar right now, mostly because the dollar did go down, and a lot of the dollar pairs did break structure, but this one never broke structure, but then it made a lower high, so we're definitely in a little bit of a range right now. That lower high still kind of makes me think that this could end up doing this. So I am kind of bearish on this, but like I said, most of the reason why I'm bearish is because I'm so bullish on the S&P 500. I'm pretty bearish on this because of that. So anyways, let's take it down to the euro dollar, and let's check out the euro dollar and start working our way through that. So let's head up to the daily time frame. So the daily time frame, there's a few things that we really need to pay attention to here. One is that it definitely does look like a 1, 2, 3, 4, and it does look like it could still be in a wave 5. And if this is still a wave 5, it very easily might go down and make a much, end up looking something like that, make it some sort of a 5-way pattern down. Now, this one also has a higher low, and it has a break of structure up. So, I mean, it does kind of, the fact that it's the only higher low on this whole move down, really, I mean, there was a little bit of a higher low there, but pretty much the last time we had a higher low was in a wave 2. So that's kind of why I was thinking maybe this could be a wave 4. I mean, it could actually go up, and it could be a wave 4 and then go down and make a wave 5, and that would be a completely normal looking pattern also. But I am still a little bit on the bullish side on this. I'm not really convinced that it is actually going down, even on this time frame. I'm not really a whole lot convinced that this is really going down in a big way. And most of the reason why is because, yes, this move up is pretty overlapping, but it definitely looks more like a trend to me. And then it made 1, 2, 3 waves down, just like the dollar. It made a 3-way pattern. And a lot of the dollar pairs made 3-way patterns, which is why I am still pretty bullish on this idea. I think this is either a wave A or wave 1. This is either a wave B or a wave 2. And I think we're going up for either a wave 3 or a wave C. But if it starts to really close below these hot lows, which it's definitely something to do, that would probably change my mind. And honestly, we should be looking for shorts primarily right now, anyways. So I would want to be short from this morning, honestly, really. And then I would learn by observing whether it did this, whether we should stay short, or if it does this, we should obviously stay short. But if it goes down and does like an ABC down and then big impulsive up, we definitely want to exit our shorts and go long. I still am pretty bullish on this, so I'm trying to we need to try to figure out whether this is really going up or down. On the shorter time frames, to me, I mean, it does kind of resemble a correction. It really looks like it could possibly be a correction to this move right here. Let's throw our Fibonacci on there and see what that looks like. Yeah, we're at the 61% right now. I mean, it really looks like it could possibly be some sort of a 3-way pattern down, like a flat, because it's 3 waves, and then 3 waves up, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down. It looks like a flat, like not really, kind of like an expanding flat is kind of what it looks like, and it kind of looks like it could go up. But like I said, I mean, it is higher time frames are definitely in a downtrend. We should primarily be looking for shorts, so really we should be short right now since the end of this candle right there. And really, there really is no reason to do anything as of yet besides look for shorts. So I would want to be short right now, but I also see the possibility that if this does turn up, if it does respect this level, if it does make an engulfing move, then I would definitely change my short and start going long again. That's for sure. No doubt about it. So let's go look at the pound dollar. Head back up to the daily. So the pound dollar has a very, very similar looking pattern. We have a nice impulsive move up. We have a break of structure. It's pretty much the first real break of structure we've had since this move down, which has probably lasted almost 2 months now. And it looks like the price is making a higher low, which is pretty much the first higher low we've had. And usually a higher low and a break of structure, that both of those things should tell us that this move down is over, which is why I'm still sticking to the idea that this is going to go up and break structure to the upside, because we have not seen a higher low this whole way down, and we really haven't seen a break of structure this whole way down. It really looks to me like this is going to go up like that. But I do see the idea that this is a wave 4 and that we're in a wave 5 and that it does go down more. So I could put Elliott wave counts on this in both directions. But I'm definitely pretty bullish. And like I said, part of the reasons why I'm so bullish is because of the S&P 500 analysis, which we'll do later. But going down to the 4-hour time frame, it's definitely a little overlapping. But I mean, it is definitely an uptrend, I would say. And this also looks like 3 waves down. I see 3 waves down on a lot of these pairs, and I see that it is making higher lows so far. Higher lows. If this makes another higher low, then I bet it will go up and break structure and potentially continue up and break this structure. So definitely looks like we could possibly get a move up. But the fact that we haven't broken structure up and the fact that the dollar really isn't confirmed to be going down, we really should continue to look for sorts in a downtrend. So honestly, we should be short this morning from right here. We should be in a short right now. And while we're short, we should be learning whether this is like a correction and then it goes back up, or whether it just keeps on trending down, making lower lows, lower highs. So like I said, I think we need to be looking for shorts. We should be short and we should be looking for shorts, but I do see the potential on the daily time frame for quite a few of these pairs that this is going to make a move to the upside. So I think that we're just in a little bit of an accumulation period and that this is a good chance that this is going to go up and take out this low, that high, proving that this move is over. It seems pretty likely to me. Now, there's some of these other pairs definitely have not agreed with that so far. Looking at the Aussie dollar, this thing has been making lower lows, lower highs for a long time now. And until we get a significant break of structure, every single one of these peaks is a lower high. It has not done anything, in my eyes, to make me think that this is going up yet. It does have a double bottom, which could possibly be a 345, and we do have a little bit of a Fibonacci bounce, but I'm not really convinced that we should be doing anything on this one except for looking for shorts. But I also see the possibility if the dollar turns down, this is going to turn up. And we do have Powell talking tomorrow, which could possibly be what the market's waiting for. And we have interest rate in about 2 weeks or so. Let's see, interest rates, yeah, 2 weeks from today we got interest rate. So we got some pretty big news coming up. Now, to me, this looks like a trend, very clearly looks like a trend, like an A or a 1. And I think this is pretty clearly a B or a 2. I think it is going to go up again, but whether it's a wave C and whether it makes a lower high than this, lower high, and goes down, or whether it's a wave 3 and it just keeps on going up is the question we'll have to ask. And luckily, if we enter at the end of this next correction, we'll learn and earn at the same time whether this is a wave C or whether this is a wave 3. Because we know how to identify the end of a wave C, or at least anybody that has taken my trading course and any of my premium members definitely know how to identify the end of a wave C, and they know how to identify the end of a wave 3, and they know the difference between those. So whether it's a wave 3 or whether it's a wave C, it really shouldn't matter, because either way we should be able to utilize a pretty nice long position. So it is definitely higher highs, higher lows, and it does look to me like a 5-way pattern. This could actually just be starting an ABC correction by the looks of it. ABC. Probably ABC of 2 or ABC of B. Probably an A or a 1. And then it's going to go up and make either a C or a 3. And like I said, there's ways to know whether it's a C or a 3. And I definitely do teach that to all my Patreon members. So anyways, let's move on to the Kiwi dollar, because the Kiwi is definitely not going up. The Kiwi is quite weak still. And I kind of think this is all one big A, B, C, D, E pattern. And the fact that the Kiwi has made 1, 2, 3 ways down is fitting with my the fact that I'm calling this a wave E, because that's what a wave E should be. The wave A, it should be a series of 3-way patterns. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So, I mean, it definitely, even right here, 1, 2, 3. So, it definitely is fitting the pattern of being an A, B, C, D, E, but it's not turning, is it? It is at the 61%, but in order for me to know this is over, I would have to actually see it turn. I would have to see a break of structure to the upside. Definitely do not have that yet, do we? Even on the 4 hour time frame, we definitely don't have a break of structure. I mean, it looks like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It looks like it could go up and break structure, but until it actually does that, I would definitely be looking for sorts in a downtrend still. And look at this, actually. Look at this 1, 2, 3 pattern impulsive down. That was an entry to go short today. And that was a very profitable trade right there. What time did that happen? Let's see, put a clock on there. Yeah, that happened at 8 a.m. this morning, UK time. That was a beautiful entry to go short right there. Beautiful ABC Kretzen. This was a very nice ABC Kretzen right there. This was a very nice ABC Kretzen right there. So definitely still looking for shorts unless price does this. If price does that, I will definitely become a buyer. But until that happens, I am for sure still a seller in the market, 100%. US dollar CAD. Starting to wonder if it's going to just keep going or not, but boy, I see multiple possibilities on this one also, which I see multiple possibilities on pretty much all the dollar pairs, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it looks like an A. Looks like 3 ways down for a B. It looks like it's a C. Right to a Fibonacci level. Nice big impulsive down. I think this is a 1. I think this is possibly a 2, and it looks like it should go down for a 3. So, I mean, I still am looking at that move up as possibly a Kretzen. Going down to the 4 hour time frame, I got my Fibonacci retracement on here. I think it's an A, B, C, and it looks like it's already complete. Went right to the 61%, made a double top. I think this move up is going to make a lower high, and I think it's going to go down. I even think it could be a 1 and a 2 and a wave 3. So we'll have to see if it actually plays out like that, but right now it definitely is leading me to believe that is the most likely scenario. On the 1 hour time frame, probably the best thing for us to do is to measure this move. And I definitely only want to see that on the 1 hour time frame. We probably should take it right to the low. And it really looks to me like it could be an A. It looks like it could be 3 ways down for a B. It looks like it could be in a C right now. It looks like it could turn at one of these fib levels and then continue the downtrend, like a 1 and a 2. So if I see a nice big impulsive engulfing move, something like that, I would for sure go short for the continuation of the downtrend. And the US dollar Swiss. The US dollar Swiss is already going down, but that's probably because of the Swiss, not so much the dollar. And the US dollar Swiss is, like I said, this one broke structure quite a while ago, and it does look like a trend, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it broke structure to the downside. But according to my longer time frames, I still think we're in a big wave 3, and I think this is just going to just keep on trending down. So I am for sure still looking for shorts on this one also. Yeah, we should probably put a Fibonacci on here. I thought I had one on there. Let's see, I might have got rid of it. And I don't really want to see this on the shorter time frames, but we do want to see this. Yeah, it's pushing past the 38%, isn't it? It could already be in a wave 3 in my opinion. And a lot of this is because of the Swiss, not so much the dollar. You can tell because it's doing completely opposite what the dollar is currently doing. So you can tell very, very quickly that it's the Swiss moving this, not the dollar. Yeah, I would for sure be looking for shorts in this. There's no doubt about that. I'd be looking for 1, 2, 3 way patterns to go short. 1, 2, 3 waves. 1, 2, 3 waves. I'd be looking for 1, 2, 3 waves in the future to go short for the continuation of this downtrend. Yeah, alright. I'm not really sure about the pound going up in the against the dollar, but not the euro. The pound and the euro are very, very correlated. Hey, Fly Moon, how's it going? Hey, Jacko, Daigo, how's it going today? So I'm still very, very bullish on the US dollar yen, and you have to go to the weekly to see what my target is. But I personally think this is a wave 3. I think this is an ABC of 4. I think this is going up like this to make a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 all the way up to the 157 area is where I still expect this to go. 157.5 actually. So taking it down to the sort of time frames, I still believe this is a wave 1. I still believe this is an ABC of 2. And no matter what people are saying about the Bank of Japan, I still believe we're in a wave 3. And I still think that the Bank of Japan is not going to stop this right now. I do think that they will push it down, but I don't think it's going to happen now. Probably more likely next year sometime is when it's going to happen. So I am very, very bullish on this. 100%. You can see some of these big spikes. This spike right here, it took less than a minute for that spike to happen. Same thing with this one. It took less than a minute for that spike to happen. So there's a lot of downward pressure right now on this, and there's a lot of, the trader sentiment is definitely very, very negative on this pair right now. But I am very, very bullish on this right now, 100%. I am for sure looking for longs. I'm just going to keep on looking for longs and laughing my way to the bank while everybody else is going short, worried about the Bank of Japan. I mean, all you have to do is zoom out on the 4-hour time frame, and you can see why looking for longs has been so profitable and why looking for shorts has not been that profitable. Yeah, there was a couple big rallies to the downside, but anybody that's been looking for longs over the past like 5 months on this has been very, very, very profitable in their trading, I would imagine. I can't really count how many times I've gone long on this pair. Lots and lots of times, definitely. So the US dollar yen, I am 100% looking for longs right now. Maybe it will make a move down. You know, something like that. But even if it does do that, I'm happy to let it go down without participating. Because when I see this, I will be happy to get in and go long again for the continuation of the uptrend. So I'm very, very bullish on that. And gold, boy, gold has really been the winner of the trend of the month, I would say. Wow, look at the trend. I think gold is so, so clear that it has the end of an ABC correction right at the 50% level. Definitely 3 ways down. I personally think gold is going to make an all-time high and go to $2,200 and maybe a lot further than that. Very, very, very bullish. Anybody that tries to go short on gold, I think is going to get slapped in the face pretty hard. We are coming to some resistance area right here, so I mean, maybe we'll get a counter trend move on gold, but I definitely wouldn't be trying to trade it to the short side. And I do see a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shape on the daily, but yeah, like I said, I definitely wouldn't be going short. There's no way. Look at how stretched out this last leg is. I don't think this is over. I don't even think this is over. I bet it's going to go up even more. So I would definitely, definitely be looking for longs on this. For sure. I was thinking that this was a wave A yesterday and that this was a wave B, and that we were going to get one more push down for a C and then it was going to rally. But like I said in my video, which I always say in my videos, sometimes what we think is a wave B just ends up being the continuation of the uptrend, and that's exactly what happened. It looked like an A, B, C, or B, and then it just kept on trending up and just kept on trending up. So definitely very bullish on this. I don't really see any reason to try to go short on this thing. There's no way. How about silver? Sometimes silver can give us a good clue. Oh yeah, look at silver. It's even clearer. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's a WXY for sure. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It even touched the base channel perfectly. 78% perfectly. That's the end of a correction. I think we're going up on this one also. So definitely very, very bullish on that. Very bullish. I think we're in a wave 3 for sure. I don't see any reason to do anything but look for longs at the end of ABC pullbacks. ABC down, go long. ABC down, go long. Definitely, definitely looking for longs right now, 100%. So still looking for longs for sure on that. Yeah, definitely. It looks like it's getting ready to go down, which is awesome, because at the end of a 3-way pullback, I would go long again. Just keep enjoying these trends. Don't try to identify the top and the bottom of the trend. Just enjoy the trend while they last. The trend is your friend. Trade the living heck out of these trends. Don't fight the trends and try to find the top and the bottom. Just trade the living heck out of them and enjoy the fact that they're trending. So yeah, that's all the dollar pairs. Like I said, we don't really actually have any dollar news today, not to speak of. We have a couple people speaking. Did that already happen? No, they're speaking tonight at 5 o'clock UK time, noon US time. And then at 8:15 we have Hawker speaking. And I personally don't think that either of these are going to move the market in a big way. They might move the market a little bit, but they're definitely not going to move the market in a big way. We have unemployment rate and unemployment change for the Aussie tonight. We have unemployment claims for the dollar tomorrow. And we got Powell speaking tomorrow at 5 p.m. UK time or noon US time. So we definitely want to participate in that, I would say. I bet the market's waiting for Powell, I would almost guarantee. So we got some pretty good news, and then Friday is kind of a little bit of a slow day when the new for news at least. We got retail sales for the pound. That's probably about the only thing that's really decent on Friday. Retail sales for the CAD, I guess, is pretty good too. So we got a little bit of news on Friday, not really a whole lot though. So let me just see what this is all about. I think somebody said something. Yeah, definitely. Hey, we'll look at the JPY basket now. We're gonna switch over to that right now. So let's go check out the JPY pairs now. Let's start off by looking at the JPY basket, which is trying again to go up. I gotta have to extend this line a little bit. Probably right about there, huh? Man, right at the apex of this little um, ending diagonal. Maybe it's finally making a move up, but boy, I'm not going long on it, but oh, it's starting to break though. At least we got a break of structure finally. That's a good sign. What kind of pattern it is, on the other hand, I have no idea, but that's definitely a good sign that we got a break of structure. Yeah, hopefully that's gonna go up and make a wave C like we've been hoping that it was gonna do this whole time. I would been thinking and hoping that this was an A and that this was like an A, B, C, or B, and that this was gonna go up and make a C up to like the 50% and then go back down. But boy, it does not want to do it, does it? It's really struggling with it, big time. But that does look like what it should do, doesn't it? Let's go check out these yen pairs, see what they're up to. Ooh, trying to go down again. The reason why I haven't been trading the yen pairs is because of the weekly time frame. Look at that weekly time frame. I haven't seen a range like that in a long time. That's the tightest little range I've seen. How many weeks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 weeks now that we've been in that little teeny range right there. Pretty hard to make money like that. In order to make money, we need to get in and have the market move. But like we've been saying, I mean, if that yen basket goes up, then this is going to go down and it's going to be probably an ABC correction. And then it's probably going to go back up. That is still what I think could happen. I'm just not really sure if I'm going to participate in it because just as easy as that could happen, it could go down towards the bottom of this range and then go back up and down and up. I'm not really looking forward to that, but at least not on the euro yen. Gotta break a structure down, don't we? Yeah, that definitely could be an A, B, C, or B right there. We have an end of a trend for the potential wave B, so it definitely does look like it could be a short, 100%. I would be looking for shorts right now after that. It looks like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 impulsive down, break of structure. It definitely has everything going for it. Definitely has everything going for it to be a short. The pound yen, I think, is some of these other ones might be a little more desirable for this entry, if that is the entry. This one seems a little more clear to me because it's a trend. Looks like it should be an A. It looks like it already made like a three-way pattern. It looks like it should be going down for a wave C. And then it looks like it should go back up. Yeah, I think the pound yen I think is a better choice to go long on, short on, I mean. That's probably not even an ABC there, is it? That's probably more of a trend. This is probably the ABC of B back here. This is like a 1-2 of C perhaps. That's what I would expect to see, but the yen has been a little tricky and a little rangy lately, so we have to be careful, but that's definitely what I would expect to see on the yen pairs. I think some of these other ones, like the Aussie yen and the Kiwi yen and the CAD yen, might even be a better choice to go short on. This one looks a little more convincing too because we got impulsive down with breaks of structure and we got corrective up. It looks like it should now go down again. Impulsive down, corrective up should lead to impulsive down, so it seems to me like it should go down more. Could that be an A right there? That's three waves for a B, and this is an uptrend for a C, and we just got a little bit of a lower high for the C. Impulsive down, break of structure should prove that we have the end of a trend. Hopefully it's going down. Kiwi yen, I think, would have been the one to go short on. Boy, it's already going down. This one I could possibly count differently too. I just like, where's the wave A though? The wave A doesn't look like a wave A. That's the reason why I don't really have it counted like that. Maybe it's like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's like an ending. It's not even an ending diagonal, but kind of. A leading diagonal, I mean. A leading diagonal only happens in a wave A or wave 1, so that could be what that was. And then this is an A, B, C of B. And now we're going down for a C. It definitely seems like that's what it should be, but boy, these yen pairs. Yeah, wow, we've had some nice entries. Look at that. That was an awesome entry today. 1, 2, 3 waves up, impulsive down. That was a very nice entry. 1, 2, 3 waves up, impulsive down. Another very nice entry. So I would definitely be looking for shorts. Ooh, the CAD yen today too had a nice entry. Oh yeah, this is the one that I was thinking about going short on. Because impulsive down, break of structure, corrective up. This one looks even more convincing that it's either an A or a 1 or a B or a 2. And now it's going to go down and make a 3 or a C. And then probably back up again. Perhaps, unless it really is a wave 5, which it could possibly be. I don't think it is according to all the other yen pairs, but impulsive down, uptrend, wave A, 1, 2, 3 waves down, wave B. And then this is a C. Boy, it doesn't really fit that well on the shorter time frames, does it? It definitely looks like it could be going down though. Swiss yen, look at the Swiss yen is still going up. All the other yen pairs are going down and the Swiss yen is still going up. I heard somebody today saying they wanted to sort the Swiss yen. Probably right here at this impulsive move down. That's crazy. Talk about a trend that I wouldn't sort. Zoom out on this baby and tell me, look at this right here and tell me that that's a good idea to go short on that thing. Oh, look at these lines. These have been there for a long time. So I would definitely not be going short on this thing. No way in heck. I would be doing nothing but going long on that baby. 100%. Just trying to figure out if that really is like the end of something. It definitely was three waves up, but three waves up could be a flat because a flat is a 335 pattern or a 333 pattern is a WXY, but that doesn't fit either because this is a trend for sure. So that's 353. Yeah, that doesn't make sense in any wave terms at all. So more likely this is like the end of a wave 5 of something. And this is now going up to either make another ABC like this and go down, or hopefully it's going to make a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of C. Let's hope so, at least. So let's see. We checked out all the dollar pairs, checked out all the yen pairs. Let's go look at Bitcoin real quick, and then we'll look at oil and natural gas. I personally think Bitcoin is already going up. I think that it's actually pretty clear. This is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of A. This is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of A also. This is an A, B, C of B, and this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of C. I think we're going up to the 50%, 42,000. This is an A. This is a B. I think Bitcoin's going to go down and take out these lows, someplace between $12,000 and $8,000 a coin for a wave C. And if it really is a wave C, boy, that would be one heck of a buy if you got in right there, because if that really is a wave C, it could possibly go up and make a new high after that. But this is the weekly, so we're talking like 2025 or something by the time that happens, 2026 maybe even. So more short term, I think we're going up short term now. I think this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of A right here, A, B, C of B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of C. So this is an A, this is a B, and now we're in an uptrend, I believe, for a wave C. Just like I was showing on that weekly. Yeah, I would definitely be looking for longs right now. You almost got to take it down to the 1 hour, because I bet that spike right there, I bet there's a wave A inside there, and I bet this is an overlapping pattern for a wave B, and I bet we're in a wave C right now. If it goes down to one of these two fibs, makes a little something like that, I would definitely go long. 100%. I would be looking for longs right now, definitely. Ooh. So yeah, I would definitely be looking for longs on that. Let's see here. Somebody left a message on that chat. Yeah, we can look at the CAD pairs for sure. Let's finish out our normal list. We'll go do the commodities, and then we'll go do the S&P 500, and we'll go look at those CAD pairs, which I've been in for a couple of days, and they haven't really done a whole lot. I feel like they've just been ranging around. What's oil up to though? Definitely looks like it's in an uptrend to me, or an up move at least. I was thinking that it's either an A or a 1, this is either a B or a 2, and that we're going to go up for either a C, which would probably go to one of these fib levels, or possibly a 3, which a 3 would just keep on trending. Definitely looks like we're in a wave B right now, and it's impulsive down, breakup starts here. It looks like it's a wave A. Looks like this should be a wave B, and it looks like it should go down again for a C, and then it looks like it should go up. Just like I was explaining on the weekly, this is an A or 1, B or 2, and then 3 or C. Ooh, look at that. We touched that level perfectly today. Nice. Boy, that could be forming a short. That looks like an A. This looks like an overlapping correction for the B. We just hit that base channel line perfectly, and we just bounced off these fib levels perfectly. This could possibly be going down to make that wave C now. Let's see if we can get any break of structure on the sort of time frames. Oh, look at that. Break of structure too. That looks like a short to me. Possibly the end of a wave B. Nice. Very nice. Natural gas. Natural gas looks like a short too. Ooh, it went back down to that line I've been expecting it to go to. I bet we're going to get a bounce pretty soon. Probably something like this and then go up. I think we're going up to $5 a gallon or a liter or whatever this is based in. I think it's gallon, probably. Oh yeah, look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably an A. This is probably like some sort of a wave B, and it's probably going to go down again for C. I bet it'll just retest this line and then shoot up. Boy, it looks like it's time to go down right now, though, doesn't it? Looks like 1, 2, 3 ways up, but I kind of think it's going to go up and make a bigger correction than that for like a B. I would put my Fibonacci retracement on there and look for a better entry to go short. Yeah, I don't think that's done going up. It definitely don't look done to me. I bet it's going to do something like this. Maybe up to the 50 or the 61.8 and then make a push down. This is probably an A. This is probably a B. I don't think it's going to push down that far, though. Probably like this. So that's the A, that's the B, and this is probably going to go down and make a C. So yeah, let's take it down to the S&P 500. S&P 500 is still pushing down. Let me check my trades real quick. Yeah, not really much is going on with the dollar. Let's go back up to the higher time frames, like the weekly, because the weekly is where the clarity is for me. Looks like a 1, looks like a 2, looks like a 3, looks like a 4, looks like we're going out for a 5. I think we're going out to the 48,056 area, which is also going to take out this high. Then I believe we're going down to take out this low, which would be someplace probably around the 34 to $3,200 area. I am still a big believer that this is going to make a big crash in 2024 sometime. Probably it's probably going to hold these highs until probably the election is over in the United States, and then it's probably going to make a big push down, in my opinion. But boy, right now it really looks like an ABC correction. A, B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of C. 50% fib. This is half the reason why I'm so bearish on the dollar too, is because of this analysis right here. That right there looks like the end of an ABC correction. If that's the end of an ABC correction, this will go up and take out that high and probably go a lot further than that, which means the dollar will probably keep going down. 4-hour time frame, boy, that looks like a trend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably a 1. I think it already made an ABC of 2. I think this is just a correction and it's just going to keep on trending up, probably for a 3. A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of 5, most likely. I think we already had the end of a correction. I think this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right there, probably a 1 of 3. I think this is a correction to that. I think we're going to bounce out to 61% again and probably go up 1, 2, and 3 of wave 3. Seems extremely likely that that is what's going to happen. So, yeah, for sure. So, now, let's take a couple of requests and then we'll go look at the dollar pairs. I already got the Canadian pairs requested. We kind of got to skip over the dollar CAD because that's more of a dollar thing. Yeah, my other charts are much, much better. And those charts are only for my premium members. So, unfortunately, I don't have that many Elliott Wables on stuff outside the dollar and the yen and Bitcoin and other stuff like that. But it looks like it's either going to make an ABC and then go down, which I think is probably more likely, or possibly it keeps going up. Let's see, I got to remind myself what this is. Yeah, I think we are in a big uptrend on the higher time frames. I'm just not really convinced that it's going up yet. I mean, this definitely could be an ABC right there, and this could already have ended a correction and could already be going up. It means the pound would have to get really strong or the Canadian would have to get really weak. Boy, it looks really corrective though, doesn't it? Even this time frame to me looks like the end of a correction though. It looks like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of A or 1, 2, 3, 5 of 1. A, B, C down for a 2 or a B. It looks like it should be going up for either a C or a 3, but it is very, very, very corrective on these sort of time frames. I'm in this trade and I'm not going to get out unless I see a really, really good reason to get out, but Yeah, it made one, two, three ways down today. It made one, two, three ways down yesterday, and one, two, three ways down on Monday. Maybe it's just gonna make another one, two, three ways down tomorrow and then take off to the upside. Your CAD is looking better than the pound CAD, that's for sure. But it's kind of the same situation. This right here could be an ABC correction. This could already have ended a correction right here, and this could already be going up like that for 1, 2, 3. Or this right here is actually a correction to this. And this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is now an ABC. It's going to go to a percentage of this move down and then continue down. So I don't see any reason to get out of these trades, but I would definitely have my Fibonacci on here, and I would definitely be looking for 3 waves up and a Fibonacci bounce. It for sure looks like an uptrend, either an A or a 1, either a B or a 2. I think it's going to go up and make a C, which a C would probably go up to here, or a 3, which a 3 should just keep on trending. So definitely still looking for longs. It looks like we had a long today. Man, I was already risk-free on this trade. I wish I would have seen this on the 1 hour. I would have got in again right there. Double up. It looks like it should be a 1 and a 2 and go up for a wave 3. So yeah, I mean, I'm still pretty bullish. Let's see what about the Aussie CAD and stuff. The Aussie's been going up nicely too. The Aussie CAD made a higher low, which is could be an indication that this whole move down is over. And we just took out the 100% level too, so this could potentially be starting a brand new uptrend, which means both of those other ones would be going up in a big way also. Kiwi is not like that. CAD yen is more of a yen thing. CAD yen kind of looks like it wants to go down. And Swiss yen just keeps on going down too, but that's more of a Swiss thing. I was looking at this move down as possibly a correction to this move up, but boy, I don't really think that anymore. That's way too strong to be a correction. And look how it just went up and probably took out this high by like a pip or two, and now it's just trending down. Pretty nice. Be a lot nicer if we were short right now from the top, but it's definitely pretty nice looking. The Swiss yen is a nice moving pair. It moves nicely in both directions. Look how nice this uptrend was. Now look how nice this downtrend was. And even on the 1 hour time frame, if you go back to this uptrend, boy, there was so many nice ABC corrections pretty much the whole way up. It's nothing but ABC corrections. Now on the way down, it's pretty much the same thing. There's nice corrections all over that thing. So, very nice pair to trade, in my opinion. The CAD Swiss is a good one. So, let's see. What else? I don't see any more requests. If anybody has any last minute requests, let me know. Otherwise, we'll go look at the dollar pairs again, see if anything's happening with that. Which it really isn't. Market's probably waiting for Powell tomorrow. It does kind of look pretty bullish on the 4 hour, no? I mean, it looks like this could be a correction to this, and it looks like it could keep going up. So, I mean, like I said, we should primarily be looking for longs right now anyway, so I just still have a feeling, just because of some of these other pairs, I still have a feeling that this could turn down like that. But we'll see. It definitely could be a correction to this move up right here, like an ABC down, 50% bounce, break of structure. If it does break structure, that will help confirm that it's going up for sure. Hey King, how's it going, buddy? Yeah, let's go check out that Euro Pound for you. That's another good one that I like. I do like the Euro Pound. That's a good pair. Ooh, wow, look at that. Is that the end of a correction right there? Definitely looks like it is. Wow. That looks like the end of a correction. I personally think this is just ended a big ABC of X. And if that's the case, this thing is going to trend up big time. Something like that. So I would for sure be looking for longs right now. And boy, on the 1 hour time frame, that looks like the end of a correction. 1, 2, 3 ways down. Impulsive up. Probably the entry was like right there, but that looks like it's going up. Nice. Real nice. The Euro Pound is another one that I think makes very nice corrections, makes very, very nice pullbacks. So, let's see. So yeah, let's go back to the dollar pairs. I guess we'll cycle through those real quick. Yeah, boy. We're at the 78%. If this turns up impulsively, I would say that's an ABC correction. If it doesn't turn up impulsively, I think you should already be short this morning anyways, because this we should be looking for shorts anyways right now. So if it doesn't do that, then I would just hold on to my short and just ride the thing down. I would definitely still be looking for shorts unless it turns up, which it looks like it could to me, but I may just have a little bit of a bias. 1, 2, 3 down, 1, 2, 3. That looks like a 3, 3, 5 pattern possibly. Getting ready to turn up. The Aussie doesn't really look like that. The Aussie looks like it could go up, but the move up is going to be a correction to the move down. Kiwi, I would definitely not try to go long on that one. US dollar CAD, I would definitely try to go short on this if it went down. If it made an impulsive move down, I would for sure take that as the end of a correction and possibly the end of a wave 2. But I for sure would not. I for sure would not try to go short. Yeah, Ricky, I saw that. We just looked at the S&P 500 about 10 minutes ago. And that's one of the reasons why I'm so bearish on the dollar is because of the S&P 500 I think is going up. And if the S&P 500 goes up, the dollar will go down. So yeah, I definitely agree. Push up on the S&P 500. US dollar Swiss is already going down, but I would definitely continue to look for shorts on that. And I would definitely continue to look for longs on the US dollar yen. Even though I suspect the dollar could go down, I still think there will be a big uptrend on the US dollar yen, and I would definitely be looking for longs on gold. I would not be trying to catch this falling knife. Even if it does that, I would still be going long at the end of it. 1, 2, 3 ways down, go long for sure. 1, 2, 3 ways down. Yeah, I was gonna say that was, but this is probably 1, 2, 3 there. I guess you could say that's 3 waves. 3 waves. 3 waves down. 3 waves down. Awesome corrections on gold. Really nice. So yeah, only 20 some odd viewers today. Very small crowd of viewers today. So I'm definitely going to call it a day on this live stream. Now, one thing I do want to point out is that I am going to start live streaming more for my premium members and a lot less for the community, especially when I only get 180 views on here and YouTube pays me like 30 cents for these live streams. So I am going to start live streaming for my premium members, which I already live stream for my premium members. Every single morning I do a live stream for my premium members. But these afternoon live streams, I'm going to start making them exclusively only for my premium members because YouTube doesn't pay enough for me to neglect my premium members anymore. So as a premium member, you get access to my training course, which is 35 videos, 7.5 hours of content. I do a live stream every single morning at 9 a.m. UK time for my premium members. We cover all the US dollar pairs, including gold, oil, natural gas, S&P 500. And you can also request analysis. Anytime you want, I'll do analysis for you. Access to the educational library. I have a ton of stuff in my educational library, including my exact trade plan for entries, exits, and morning routines. Everything is in there. Access to all the private chats on Discord. I am currently sharing every single swing trade that I get in. Every single swing trade I get in, I share with the group as I enter the trade. A lot of people do use it as a trading signal, but I would like to think of it as a educational thing. So every single swing trade I enter, I share with my premium members. I treat it as a mentorship, and twice a week we do a 2-hour Zoom meeting on Tuesdays and on Thursdays for my premium members in the evening at 4 p.m. UK time, twice a week. So, like I said, probably starting next week, I'm going to do one live stream a week on YouTube, and all the other live streams are going to be exclusively for my premium members. So I do apologize for all the people but honestly, YouTube pays me like 50 cents for these live streams, and I want to make sure my premium members are happy. So I want to keep the people that actually pay me happy. So that's why I'm converting to only live streaming for my premium members starting next week. I'm probably going to do one live stream a week, either on Monday or on Friday for the YouTube community. And then besides that, it's just going to be my morning videos. So if anybody is interested in becoming a premium member, you get a lot for your money. I mean, I do a lot for my premium members. I'm very active. I share all my swing trades. It comes with a trading course. It comes with live streams. So definitely check that out if you're interested. But I definitely suggest you join my Discord channel, even if you're not interested in joining the premium membership. It is 100% free to join my Discord channel. You never have to pay a dime if you do not want to. But like I said, if you do not join my premium membership, you will not get access to any of this stuff. And I am definitely going to be live streaming exclusively for my premium members from now on, except for once a week. And honestly, if I live stream once a week and I only get 180 views like I did today, then I might start live streaming not at all on YouTube and only live streaming for my premium members. So definitely keep that in mind. If you do enjoy these live streams, definitely check it out. It's $49 a month, but I'm currently doing a sale right now. It's a Halloween sale, and currently the price is $39 right now if you sign up until Halloween, which is about 2 weeks, less than 2 weeks from now on the 31st. So if you sign up right now, you're actually going to get it $10 cheaper. But that sale ends on Halloween, so if anybody's interested, definitely check that out. Otherwise, I hope everybody, as always, enjoys the rest of their day. And as always, happy trading and good luck to everybody.